control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. I have come, losing my control. Life is gone, life is gone. It's crazy now. Life is gone. Wish that you could save me. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Life is gone. It's crazy now. Life is gone. It's only time. Wish that you could save me. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Life is gone. It's crazy now. Life is gone. It's only time. And it goes like this. You could save me.
Hello everyone and welcome back for the next part of our Jurassic World park build, I suppose. I did do a little bit of a jump on it this afternoon just to see what it is that you have to do to build another enclosure, but I didn't save it though, so we're back to where we left it off last time. During today's stream, there may be some, there'll be some bits where I'll turn off the microphone because the hay fever's hit us bad again, and my nose has turned into a tap. But, so if there's any sort of like a brief pause or what have you, that's why. Right, let's load our world that was started last week. So this week we were going to start building a carnivore sort of side of the enclosure because we've got loads of herbivores, but we want to build we're going to build a separate enclosure for those because we you know the carnivores will just eat all the herbivores that we have. Here we go. Let's let this world load in. Yep, I since we're starting Creeper, let's have an egg count. What's everyone up to? You've got just under 4,500 so far. What's everyone else got? Let's have a little zoom around here. 3k for royalty. Right, we're going to start off today. We're going to need more power before we start anything off. And 15 and a bit for Chrissy. Ooh, what's this? Oh yeah, we're just going to build another shelter. That'll be coming up in a minute. We'll get the enclosure done and then we'll build a shelter area because we're going to use this sort of area here to build our like second enclosure. Of course we have our first one here with all the dinosaurs that we named last week. 3 meter Peter, Clyde, Gerald, which of ones we got? Yeah, the one that I'm not 100% sure on which letters I'm supposed to be pronouncing. Eddisaurus, Stallion. Was there any others? I know we named the hotel the Not Bait Inn. But we'll start with, actually, let's go into the control room and we will send off for some more dinosaurs. And we need to do as much research as possible. Could use power upgrades actually, because we're going to need a power plant in a minute. So as these research things are starting, what's everyone else been up to today? I've just been doing a bit of work on a client's website and playing a bit of Minecraft. We're going to have to get power over to this zone as well. But from when I did a little test earlier on, we don't really have enough power to do anything else, so we're going to have to build another generator on top of all this. Oh, you've been out for a wander royalty. Is that just like round your going for a wander around the local area? And you've been playing on the servers as well, Chrissy. What sort of things have you got built? Because you said you were doing some villages, I think, were you the other day there? Because you got yourself a mending villager at your base. Is it under operations? Oh no, hang on, a power thing's down here, isn't it? Small power generator. So for a larger power generator requires more research. Research that it appears that we can't do at the moment. You don't have enough research teams. So how do we get another research team? Have you cleaned my car, Creeper? Oh, did you both go down to collect the shulker box that I left? How do we upgrade? Hang on, building upgrades. Maybe this is it. Research center. Don't have available research teams. All right. Oh yeah, of course, because we're doing that, aren't we? All right. We'll hang fire for a minute there on that then, just for that. Extract that. And look, we've got another one of these useless rocks for 120k. There we go. Oh, you cycled the cow farm in the fields. Cheers for that. I take it you found it all right to get there using the path that were lit up on the roof. See, power 35. Unused power there. Unused power 35 at this end. How much space do we have going back there? Hang on, the research is done. Back to the research centre. Yeah, far quicker on the roof. Even quicker again if I had like rockets for my elytra, but I haven't got a viable source of rockets at the moment. I'm too busy building other things. Alright, so we can't upgrade the research centre yet at all by the looks of it. We might as well get the last power thing upgrading. And we will send an expedition team out there again. Can we get a second team working on that, actually? Empty research slot. Expedition Centre. No, we can't research anything from the Expedition Centre either. I haven't yet figured out at all how to expand on this or to get like the the second island. I've got no idea how to get it. Should we build? Oh, hang on. We need to research electric fences, don't we? How big an area do we have? So this is the areas that we have to do stuff with. Actually, we could probably build it here, do you reckon? And it's closer to the substations. Although, decisions. It's showing all this space, but yet when I try to build something up here, it doesn't let me. Maybe we could just nudge some of these buildings along a bit as well. Alright, we'll try and build an enclosure here. We'll just have to clear the terrain a little bit. But we need to go back into the control room again. What's this one? That should be an instantly accepted one, that one, because we should have that anyway. Back to research. Wasn't be on this menu. Building upgrades and where's the I suppose I could just build normal walls and hope for the best. Alright, enclosures. Oh, hang on, no, that's how you do it, isn't it? So yeah, so we've got the electrified fence or the light steel fence. I wonder if we could just maybe build it connected to that with the normal fence. Let's give it a go. Yeah, Chrissy, what could possibly go wrong? Now there's the boundary wall, but we need to get a viewing platform in there as well, so we'll have to leave a little bit of space. And then if we hook it up to that, and then we will demo this bit. Mappies. Alright, how do we demo this then? Maybe just do that under landscaping. Ah, no trees, there we go. Then we'll leave the trees at the back. Although we should probably clear this lot just to get a bit of space for the path that we're going to have to build in a minute. Right, then we need to put another one of these incubator places on. I'm hoping it's going to... Oh, there's a substation there, isn't there? Ah, go on. I know it wants to let us put it down. It's just me, or is everyone else just seeing it flash green for a brief millisecond? Must be a pickle around here that wants to put it down in. Oh, I take it that means there's been a power cut. Well, hang on. Could we place it there and then we'll just make a really, really long path? Before it changes its mind. Right, so the power's gone out. Substation outage, yeah, because we're going to need to build another power station, aren't we? So, power station, small power station. Can we just fit it up here where there's not really that much going on? Oh, there's already... See, that's where the perimeter wall is. Oh, we're going to have to build it somewhere. Oh, so we'll just put it down here, I suppose. Well, maybe it's not. It's not letting us build anything today, is it? Right, we'll build it behind the other power generator. Hook it up to that, and we'll put a path in. because even though our building is just utility, apparently everything needs a path or it won't become active. Oh, what's this? Alright, so ranger stations when they lose power. Oh, and the gates open as well. That's always a bonus. Right, we need to get power up to this one here as well. Build a substation here because I've put a viewing gallery on there. I hope this is all coming through all right, because just looking at my other screen there, half of my chat window is gone. So I'm assuming that you are all still there and you can all still hear all this. I'm just realising as well, I never turned the desktop audio on. All sounds good as long as you can hear it. I can see the chat in Restream, but I can't see the chat on Twitch. So it means if anyone redeems anything, you'll have to shout it out in the comments, because the chat that tells me what people redeemed is not refreshing. I'll give it another go. It still says connection failed. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Right, let's power this one up. Oh, I would, wouldn't I? I built that just out of range. Alright, let's put it here to try and maximise the coverage. Oh, you don't want to see the business presentation today, Chrissy? Let's get this path going round here. I'm going to take it wide because I might have to put another viewing platform in there. Our park is an absolute mess, isn't it? Right, let's level out a little bit more terrain so the dinosaurs got a little bit more route to run around in. And we may as well get this incubating. So whilst this incubates, you guys will have to come up with a name for it. Have you chosen yours, Creeper? Ooh, better put a gate on here as well. We'll stick the gate at... we'll stick the gate along here, next to the path. Sir Barry. Right, once it's incubated, that's the name we'll go with. I'll just copy and paste it out of the chat, because I'm lazy that way. Right, what are we missing now? So power output there. Quite alright for power. I don't know how we get to have a second island yet, because we can't unlock, it seems like, most of the game features unless we have a second island. Let's put 3 food bins there. Actually, how's the food bin doing here? Yeah, they look alright, don't they? So while that incubates, let's extract some more DNA from that. So we can't do that one again until we get a better expedition centre. So we'll send them off there. What else can we research from here? Well, we'll gather that one. Might as well get that research, because we can't get any of the others at the minute. Can we upgrade this as well? Alright, let's put a surge protector on this building. And in its second slot, whatever this is. Oh, and for that other contract we needed, see, guest facilities. Is it under that? Yeah, we need another emergency shelter for when the inevitable release of the dinosaurs comes. There we go. That should give us this contract. You're gonna have to build a like what I did with mine when it was inside of the Nether. I built like a little into like a little just a room around it, so that the gas couldn't see me when I came through. If you relight it at your end, or if you just put your portal up on the roof, build a fresh one, and completely destroy the old one, then you wouldn't have to worry about it because you'd be on the roof. But I would maybe recommend putting a line of carpet on top of the Nether portal if you're putting it on the roof, just to make sure nothing can spawn on the top.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Power outage again. So this power plant's broken. But I think we have enough because we have the spare generators that hopefully everything's covered. Alright, let's release Barry. I normally put nearby the portal. I put a flint and steel in the chest nearby, just in case anything happens.
Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone, or in a group.
There we go. There's Sir Barry named.
Contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
We'll release one of those with a rating of 8. Now, what type of dinosaur is that? How do you tell what its rating is? We can't breed it there anyway because that's a herbivore pen. So we'll hop over to this one. I see, release the one with a rating of 8. What does that actually mean then? Oh, Oh, is this where you've got to like customise it? Oh, right here, rating of 8. Oh, it's already got that. Just incubate one, we'll get the cash. Yeah, Chrissy, on the bottom of the chart there. Far too many statistics in this game. Right, let's send another research team out somewhere. Oh, look at that, a worthless rock for $80,000. Right, what research have we got left to collect? Upgrade the ranger teams, because we can. And we need to get some of these research, genetic ones underway as well, because we haven't really researched those at all, have we? Oh, hello there, and thanks for the follow over on Mixer. We're playing, well, Jurassic World, as you can see here. Tempted to figure out how to play. Or did we release... Oh no, we hadn't started it. We're incubating the other one, weren't we? Ah, here we go. So what's my name for this dinosaur then when it's released?
When another contract comes up, I'm turning to you first.
How do you get to the 3 cam? Oh, that was the 3 cam. Oh, you've got to click the middle mouse wheel down to move it. Alright. Is that the name there? And what's that? We've got there's a disease in the park. Oh, hang on. I'm having trouble copying and pasting today. I think where my microphone is, I can't see that there's a little red icon. If I lift up this thing here and then push it back down. Oh, so there's 2 dinosaurs got the plague. Right, where's the ranger station? So add a task, medicate, and just since we've got 2, can we task the second one? Add task,
Adding to the list.
and medicate dinosaur. How do we get out of that? Oh, there we go. I was stuck in the menu there. Amphibious cars at Jurassic World? If they knock that out in the water, it'll drown, surely.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
There we go. Oh, that's Steve hiding in the bushes there. Ooh. Somebody's upset. Oh, someone else is going to get whacked there by the looks of it as well. At least they're closer to the shoreline, maybe. Try to angle the camera a little bit lower if I can. There's the rain. Actually, we'll check the food here whilst right there. Down to 4. 4. Yeah, not long, and we'll top those up. These ones here have got loads in. Right, so Let's do this cycle again. Extract DNA. Is there anywhere else we can send these research teams? Alright, we'll send them over there.
I'm not telling you to take this next contract, but only a fool would pass up this deal.
So increase your dinosaur rating to 2 stars. So if that's just that thing from before, we could just breed something that's got like 8 again, couldn't we? Oh, what's that one there? How's the car now drowning? Yeah, maybe it was just like a Top Gear, you know, where they just like shot a hole in the bottom of the car and drove it straight out so the water would drain off. Let's hop over to this one and we will breed another one of these. What does this one have a rating? It's got a rating of 88, but that surely can't mean the 2. What we got here? Achieve dinosaur rating. That must be something else. Hang on. Management views. Something here. Oh, hang on. Island rating. 9 dinosaurs. Great. Ooh, what's this?
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs. Responsible management of our animals is key, as is creating a safe environment for our visitors.
I think we just add more dinosaurs then and we get a higher rating. So we'll go back into the incubation chamber thing. We'll grow up another one of those. So then we've got another one there that's coming out. So you guys have to think of a name then. Right, whilst that's doing that, we will hop into here and see if there's any more research slots free. There we go. At the minute for the fossil thing, see all of these are locked and they require additional research centres, and we can't do that because it's these exact same ones that are only open to us, and I just don't know how to get like to advance it to another island. What do we have to accomplish on this one to get more, you know, like more sites so that we can unlock these to send them out more places to get something different. I've just got oh look, there's another 120k for another piece of rock. Oh, so it's a new dinosaur we're finally getting. It said new on it. I'm maybe just going to have to, like, before we do this one again, I'm going to maybe just have to go and Google like how to unlock the other islands, because I've got no idea. It is absolutely boiling here as well. Alright, that's still incubating. Let's see if there's any guest facilities that we can build that we haven't got already. So we have toilets. I think we don't have, given these shops, I think we've actually done all these shops. So it requires additional research if we want to build that, but we can't do any more additional research, it would seem, until we've opened up the other islands. So we're in a bit of a catch with all the research at the moment. But if we can get all these other building upgrades done, what's it? Yeah, it was oh, is that what you need for to advance an island? So we could, once we get a few more dinosaurs in here, to get this rating up a bit higher, we can hopefully. Hang on here. What's this menu? Alright, so we can unlock that with a 4-star, and then we can unlock that with a 3-star. Alright, so let's, I suppose we may as well just building these other things. Do any of these can contribute towards the rating? I suppose we better build another toilet just in case for these people that are all the way out over here. Fast food. Let's put another fast food shop here, maybe. We could probably do with some more storm detection as well to protect these other buildings. No, but we'll see if that so it's like a 3-star rating every time that we need to get to move from island to island, like to unlock them all as we go. We're still going to get this dinosaur rating up here as well. What were these ones? Increase a dinosaur's genome to at least 60%. Well, technically we've already got that in quite a few of them. Increase your facilities rating as well. Well, we're dumping down these other bits and bobs, which should get our rating a little bit higher in that regard then. We'll put another, I mean, we've already got a clothes shop, but we might as well, if it's going to get our rating up a little bit more, we might as well drop them on. Ooh, hang on, which is the, oh, that's the rotate key. Right, they're now hooked up. Right. Back to guess ones, and we'll build another tat shop. Where's the tat shop? There it is. There we go. And we should have a second dinosaur ready to release. So, what we're calling this one then? Assuming that the two of them don't eat each other.
What you're doing to help the science division. For example, your success is my success.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Ceratosaurus to the camp.
Anyone got any names there? Whilst it runs for the water. There we go, royalty. Oh, hello there over on YouTube. You got both tabs open for Mixer as well, have you? Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. We've unlocked another island.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Alright, let's go to this island then, and we'll have a little look there. and once any sort of like tutorial bit might be over, we'll quickly save it as well, just in case something goes horribly wrong.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Right, so before anything goes horribly wrong, let's save.
Uh-oh, that looks expensive. You should get that fixed, and soon. A ranger team is equipped for that.
Right, so power going this far. So is the ranger stations out of juice? Right, so we'll just have to pop that there, tie it in. So add task. Repair that. Can we add an additional task? I suppose we might just do the buildings in order. And can we get a second ranger team? Well, hang on, I don't think you do it for that menu, do you? Ah, add team, there we go. We'll grab these guys, add task.
Repair request acknowledged. Confirmed.
There we go, we'll see if we can get these online. These fences are all nice and tidy. When you look at the ones that we made, it was an absolute mess. Oh, is this one a difficult one, Chrissy? I think that's all the bits and bobs repaired there. So what have we actually got here? So that's a power station. We have a storm defense thingamajig, a ranger station, and we have two of the. Oh, hang on, we've got a shelter.
As a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your... Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience.
So I assume that means people will be released. That's the rangers going back there as well. Right, let's upgrade that. Find that power station. We'll improve the output. What else can we have? And we'll put the breaker box on just in case. Now, what were the other things that we needed? Expedition Center. So hopefully this will mean that we can unlock like all those other upgrades that we've been is it per island, do you think? Right, let's see. Facility not built. Alright, what else do we need then? Fossil Center. Try to see if we can just squeeze some of this onto existing pathways. So is that one out of power? Right, so new power station. Try to see if we can get the power stations just to stay out the road over here so we can concentrate on building down the bottom. I can't even build. Oh, hang on, we won't be able to build it here. There we go. Right into there. We have another path. Ah, right, that's all wrong there. Well, actually, let's have a little look out here. You can see out to sea a little bit. And now, what are we missing now? Oh, power supply, right. That'll be sorted in a moment. And we'll see if there's any new dinosaurs we can get.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
So prevent any power outages from happening for 10 minutes.
When you think of power, think of me. Cabot Finch. Reliable, dependable, and not at all full of himself. Though he should be.
Right, that must almost be completed building. Now put a surge protector on it. And an improved output. Hopefully that should stop it from breaking down. There's plenty spare juice now in the network. So can we do any research now? Alright, so now we have some new dots open up to us over here. We've got Velociraptors. What should we go for then first? Velociraptors or the Dilophosaurus? If we can pronounce any of them. Is there anything else down the bottom there as well? I think these are the same ones that we had open before. Then you want this one, Chrissy? Yeah, we'll start with that one. What's this facility? You build a research. You'd think that you wouldn't need a research facility on every island because surely you would have, you know, one centralized source of it all, and they'd all share their research. So research centre, and we don't have the money for it yet. Right. Do we actually have any visitors anywhere? So we've already got one of those on the other island. I think it would share the money as well, because at the minute the money is just hemorrhaging from this. Alright, before it's too late, I'm going to incubate a cheap dinosaur. See if we can get any revenue coming in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience.
Bienvenidos a Jurassic World. Esperamos que tengan una estancia segura y agradable.
Hopefully once we get at least one dinosaur, people will start to come and we'll get a little bit of income on here. So we've got the viewing gallery there as well, so that's alright. So what we're naming this dinosaur then? I'll have to put some food out for it as well.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
It's all giving me the looks that Casserole gave me earlier on when she was sitting on my shoulder. She's a funny girl, this Casserole. Every night she has to be on my shoulder, otherwise she'll just cry. Oh, too expensive. Oh, we can't even put food in the enclosures. Oh, this is not good. I get a bad feeling that this particular island is going to fail. Can we transfer funding from one of the other islands? Ticket sales. Yeah, we need some worthless rocks, Chrissy. We may have some actually. Sell. There we go. Oh, do we sell or do we extract? That's the question, isn't it? I think just for the sake of not bankrupting this place. Yeah, we need to put like overpriced gift shop. Have we got? Can we afford a gift shop? There it is. A part of your finest tat, sir. Right, where are the paths? I think you can control the pricing on these as well, can't you? So maybe jack the price up a little bit. And we still have no power outages for another 3 minutes to get that contract fulfilled.
Find the perfect gift at our new souvenir shop.
So we're selling lunchboxes for £4. Ooh, night vision goggles for 20. Also, we're buying them for 20. Alright. Shouldn't we have done this on the other island, shouldn't we? There we go. Go with a weird number. 44. Let's see what happens.
Contracts are the bread and butter of our work. And who doesn't like more bread?
Also, that there, we can just sell something from an expedition, which, if we had had that contract 2 minutes ago. Is that going down? What was it on before? Right, can we afford to send another expedition team out? Nope. Oh, we have 10 grand left. Oh well. We might have to go all Jurassic World and start auctioning the dinosaurs off then. $4 grand. I'm not sure how else we can fleece people here. How much is it to actually come here? Nope. Where do you sell tickets? This way? Oh, your park is bankrupt. Oh, this game over. We've completely failed. Yep, so we've got to auction off the dinosaurs. You could get easy money off taking photos, couldn't you, Chrissy? So, oh, there. I'm trying to look for where the rangers are. They're here, aren't they? Drive vehicle. Now, we only have one dinosaur, but we could probably take photographs of it, don't we? It was F to take pictures. There we go, submit picture. Oh, we didn't get very good for that one there, but we'll submit it anyway for the cash. £200 for its tail. Oh, look at that. There's a repetition penalty. I pronounce my words today. Oh, there goes that idea. Dinosaurs have to be in it. We're now 22,000 in debt. So, what we're going to do to...
We're doing the improbable, and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
So we managed to get without a power outage for that, but our money's just going to drop straight away, isn't it? Right, power output. Could get rid of this power station. We couldn't build anything more. Right, how do you sell a power station then? Do I get money off for demolishing it? You receive that money there back. Alright, that's given us a little bit of... Oh great, now that building's out of power. What about if we turn off power to this other building? So deactivate that build. Now there should be enough juice to power up this station. Yeah, everyone. It's like I used to play, the original Sim game on the Nintendo, and the what do you call it? Theme Park. I had that on the PC back in the days of DOS. Right, we're gonna go for the Velociraptor because it's cheaper. There goes the helicopter. Right, I'm going to see if we can incubate another cheap dinosaur. Right, we can incubate that. So we need another name for another dinosaur. Yeah, I think we may have to, regardless of what lands, we may have to just sell all of the rocks that come in. And then try and get some more like genetic diversity in the park later. The thing is, I'm not seeing any, or there is people walking around now, is there? Not very many people coming in the park, is there? They're still on that expedition. Right, what we're naming this dinosaur then?
We are pleased to welcome the Alliance to the park.
Profit. Oh, well, it's getting better. 1,800 loss a minute opposed to the 18 grand a minute that we were losing before. There we go, there's my next name. How do we exit this one? Ah, there we go. I wonder if you can build any of the sort of, like the aquatic dinosaurs. I wonder if that comes into it later on, because I don't know which dinosaurs and like what things later on you can build. Oh, the dig team's still returning. Oh, here they come. Oh, what's this? Dinosaur eggs. Well, they've got no value, so we'll sell them apparently.
And that's a wrap.
Right, I'll tell you what. We will extract the DNA because it's only a few thousand.
The entertainment division is excelling because of you. So you're getting a reward on everything.
Ooh, what's this? A new building? A toy shop. Let's risk it. Let's risk it and build a toy shop. Just worried about the power consumption.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse. I mean, you can, of course, but why would you?
I know firsthand what happens when we cannot provide safety for our guests.
So don't let any guests get eaten for 5 minutes. Is that like a new safety record? but we are going to need more power now. So, oh look, we're actually making a profit now of $2 a minute. Oh, got the hatcheries offline, isn't it? I think we're going to have to put that power station back now, aren't we? Let's rejiggle that a little bit. Put a path. Because apparently its electricity doesn't count unless there's a path going to the building. Ooh, look at that, we have nothing left after building that power station. But we're getting 5 a minute now. That'll be with the addition of selling stickers. We're going to sell dinosaur plushes for $10. See if we get a closer look at this place. Right, so now we have power. There's the first gift shop. Yeah, I think these are too expensive, no one's buying them. Alright, so it actually has a little slider there.
Why was I ever worried? Of course you would come through. And you have.
Well, 27 is the best price. Oh, that's quite good actually. Well, in that case, then we'll go up the other building. And we will fiddle with the dials here to maximise what people will pay. There we go. So people will pay £17 for a plush dinosaur. What else do we sell? Do you sell tickets to get into these, or how much is it to actually get into the park itself? Can we fleece people there as well? You pay that one for the plush, yeah. It's like we've got the various creatures from Tinkerbell. We've got their plushes here. Right, let's check our income levels now. Oh, we're now losing all of our money. Right, quickly send an expedition team out. We need worthless rocks, and we need them fast. Right, send them back to China. Bring us back worthless rocks. Inside of the container ships of worthless junk that we keep importing. So what is losing us all this money now? Action revenue, ticket sales. What's hemorrhaging cash now? Is it just the extra power usage because we're not using up all the power? We're gonna have to sell that power station again, aren't we? So it produces 68. And efficiency boost there, Chrissy. Got improved output on it. And I've got the surge protector. If I get shot of the surge protector if I can and put the power output on it. Just risks the improve output 40 grand before we lose all our money. So that now produces 70 odd. And we will demolish this power station for the second time. So we're still losing 10, but we'll have to give it a minute for those figures to refresh. And wait for our worthless rocks to come in as well. So it's still plenty of food in there. We still have this building turned off as well because we haven't... what could we put another dinosaur in here, do you reckon? Something that's not too expensive. Well, guess what? It's another one of these fellas again. Because there's more dinosaurs to see, even though they're the same one, we'll hopefully be able to bring the money back up. There we go. We're now flipped it from -8 to +6. Ooh, what's this?
Dr. Dewar here with another contract for you to look over.
So acquire at least 60% of the Clunkingosaur, we'll call this guy. Sell that one. You better extract the Velociraptor. We need a name in a few seconds for this guy as well. Release the dinosaur. Of course, now it'll probably go back down to 0 because there'll be all the feeding expense of looking after the animal.
We are pleased to welcome the Scorpiomyces to
Is it just me, or could a dinosaur jump from here to here and eat all the people? That got Graham from royalty there, yep. Copy and paste. So what's the damage now? Still on 8. What else did we actually need to build? Was it a research? We've got a fossil place. Oh, we need another research station. That was it. Oh, what was that of a contract? The Clunkysaurus. Yeah, we need to find out if there's somewhere where we can pick up a fossil for that. So they've got it. Any other cheaper locations? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, just have to send them over here. Let's check the output again. Oh, we're slowly getting there. But I don't think we can afford to upgrade the power just yet. Because we need power to bring on... How much is spare, actually? We have 9 spare units. What does this one take? Requires 10, so we don't have enough juice for that. So let's turn the emergency shelter off. Oh no, it doesn't give me the option. Oh well. There goes that idea. Can't really shut the ranger station off. Nope, we're just going to need more power. Oh, sleeping. Oh, check. They just look like they're dead, don't they? How much would that research... So we have 9 power left. And the research centre takes up 10 as well. How much do these gift shops make a minute? They make 47 a minute from there. Oh, hang on. Can we turn this viewing thing off? Right. Deactivate. Because there's no dinosaurs in there, so there's no point in keeping it active, is there? That gives us 12 power. So do we build another the research facility so we can expand a bit more? Or... no one will get to see the dinosaurs, so they'll not be able to get any money off them, so we might as well go for the research facility for now then. So, operations, research facility. No, it's this button here to rotate it, isn't it? So we'll stick a path there. So hopefully now we'll be able to upgrade some of the odds and ends anyway. Oh, are these guys back from the research trip? Yeah. So sell another rock. It's cheap, so we'll extract the DNA from both of them. We'll send another expedition out for the clunky saw. We have 2 left in our power at the moment. And our per minutes have dropped as well. So are people paying to go in there, even though there was no dinosaurs to watch? How much power does that take to run? 3 power, and we've only got 2. But now the research facility is complete, so hopefully we can... let's see, building upgrades. Right, that's power output. Yeah, improved output, this one here. We can just afford it. So we can keep that 1 power station running, and hopefully it doesn't burn out. There will be like a momentary drop in power whilst we swap the upgrades though. And that might cause one of those little 5-minute jumps.
You can help with this, and you should.
Increase your dinosaur rating to 1 star. That's that thing from before, wasn't it? Which menu was that on? Poor satisfaction. 3 dinosaurs, poor variety. Yep. Can't afford anything more at the minute though. And we're still down to 6 a minute. So right, let's check on the research facility. Sorry, I've still got 1 minute left on that. And we've got 5 minutes left on that, so that's going to be a little while off that, so there's no point thinking about that for a few more minutes then. Whichever ways can we fleece our customers? I don't know where you go to. You would think like around here you would set the ticket prices, wouldn't you? Maybe one of these menus, maybe. No. Oh, so that's to get between like our two islands. Was that a storm warning I could just see there? Would you send everyone in there? Oh, let them go. I'm so got bored. The building has been damaged by the storms. Oh, it's the substation. Of course it would be the substation. Which means that, does that mean we have to do this manually? What else was damaged? Yeah, royalty, you cannot knock the sound of people screaming. What was it? Oh, yesterday it was Goat Simulator, wasn't it? Where we could hear all the screaming as well.
Bad things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
Right, let's close the shelter. So how much did we lose? Quite a bit. That was with Goat Simulator yesterday, Royalty as well. I hope that you could hear like the voices apart from the screaming, but some of them were like so like calmly like saying "Have mercy," but it was like just the way they were saying it, like delivered so flat. It was just brilliant. And what's that, Chrissy? Yeah, you see, yeah, exactly, Christy. They're all going into the tat shop. Right, do we have any more worthless rocks? Right, sell that rock. All right then, we'll extract it. I will extract that one as well. What we're making in the gift shop, 25 a minute, selling night vision goggles. We'll try selling something else. Oh, hang on, what did I say there? 22 a minute selling night vision goggles. We get 24 turns selling those. hello there over on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. We've just today moved on to the second island in Jurassic World, and we're constantly fighting against bankruptcy. That research should be done by now, actually, thinking about... There we go, so we have more juice on there. What's this?
If you can complete this contract, I can see good things in your future. If you fail, I see me in your future.
So we need a carnivore. Well, that's what we were going for anyway, but we don't have the money to do that. Oh, hang on, have I missed something in there? Oh, have you got a name for the gift shop royalty? Because we can name in the buildings as well, like what we did with the hotel on the other island. Yeah, it needs a name as cheap as the tat itself. Can you? Oh, you can't put symbols in. Does that work? We'll put that as a temporary name until you guys can think of a proper name. Right, hang on. Let's just check what our power levels are. We need 20 spare power to reactivate all of this and make a carnivore. So well, we can activate this, I suppose. We'll bring it back online. Oh, hang on, we'll just double check on the research team for 2 seconds. Just in case there's... No specimens yet. So incubated dinosaur. Alright, so we don't have... I'm trying to save it for the Velociraptor. Right, let's just shut that back off for 2 minutes. We will go and see if we can get a Velociraptor before we wrap up for the day. Right, so send the dig team there. I was thinking today we haven't pressed the laggy Discord button yet, have we? Let's press the laggy Discord button. For anyone that's watching on the other platforms that would like to join our Discord server. And if I've configured it correctly and it pops up the correct ones when I press the friends buttons, you can go check out my friends' channels there. The links are scattered all over the place in the chats, in the various descriptions on whichever platform you happen to be watching on. Right, what I might do is if we can get a cheap-ish dinosaur. Can't afford that one. No. I'll try and see if we can get some diversity, because then we can get a higher rating if we've got like a few different breeds. I'll see if we can get some more from the other side. Oh, hang on, that's not the right button, is it? So go to here, and then we'll go back. I'll go to island. There it is. Let's see if we can do another excavation from this side, yeah. I'm sure this would normally have the music playing, but I would imagine that would be 100% copyrighted for the background music because it's like the music from the film. I'm hoping actually that did I actually turn on the background music that I made a 2-hour loop of music. I'm assuming that you guys can hear that.
Hello. I was wondering if you'd be interested in a new contract.
Right, so let's go to Velociraptor. Alright, let's send that team off there as well. That's awesome. Extract
Your
DNA.
reputation is going through the roof.
Extract DNA. As long as you can hear the back, as long as it's not too loud as well, the music. I just tried to find something that felt like the sort of music you get in Jurassic Park. That was license free. Oh, what can we build? Transport. Alright, let's upgrade the transport whilst we're here. How much spare juice has this place got? Loads of unused power. Alright, so whilst we're here, let's build... That was the new one, was the toy shop, wasn't it? A toy shop with a lovely view of the power station. There we go. Shame they couldn't like cumulatively share the money pool that's on these. Right, let's go back to... I'll still have a minute left. Where is the other one? Oh, here it is. I'm not going to incubate one here, but I just want to see if it's available yet. Yeah, it's available, that's right. So now then, we'll hang on a second for this research team to return. And then we will send them off on another mission and go back to the other island and try to breed it. At least that's the theory. So they go in there. Extract and extract. Yeah, we'll best save it just in case. Oh, which is it? The Change Islands. What was this one here, isn't it? Let's go back here. Go to Island. Wait for the cutscene. This one should be back as well, shouldn't it? Right, let's reactivate this place then. Incubate a dinosaur. After all that, we can't afford the Velociraptor. Typical. Are we still making money though? That's the question. Yes, a little bit. Right, let's shut this building off again because there's no point in it using power without it. Can we afford... No, we can't even afford actually any dinosaur when I think about it. At the minute we're a bit stuck. I think I might have to... If I don't touch anything and leave it like AFK for an hour or something, we might get enough money to incubate something for the next time. Because at the minute we have absolutely no money to build anything new, so I think we'll leave it there for tonight. I think we've got quite a bit of progress though today. We've unlocked the other island. We've probably got like another half dozen dinosaurs scattered across the two of them. We've gone bankrupt a couple of times as well, which is always good fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, and welcome to the people that have been I've been watching you hop in and out between a few people over on YouTube tonight and a few people over on Mixer. It must be about 2 weeks since anyone's watched over on Mixer. But I hope you enjoyed that. We will be doing I think I've scheduled it for midweek that we're going to come back to having another go on this, because I think I've chosen a different game for next Friday. But you know, to all the new people that are out there as well, you know, as I said, check out my Discord channel. If we press the like button on there, the link should be popping up all over the place. And yeah, Chrissy, it might be worth getting rid of the shops because they're only making like $100 a minute, aren't they? Which is not really enough to sustain, you know, getting those figures back up. Actually, let's just click back on you again. What are we at? Oh no. 500 a minute profit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it now, and I will come back to this through one afternoon and see if I can generate some money. I'll not build anything new. I'll just try and see if I can manipulate the bits and bobs to generate some more money, so that when we actually come back to this next week, we actually have some funding to be able to play. Even if it means I've got to like balance it all out and just I'll leave it running in the background whilst I'm working for a couple of hours. I'll try to aim to get that to at least like $500,000 before we come back. But as I won't build anything new. I won't make any new dinosaurs or anything like that, because I prefer to do that, you know, with all of you guys, so we can choose any daft names and what have you for them as we go. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and have a good night everyone. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.